channel. This is going to be a look at what the next 72 hours has in store for you. Let's go ahead and jump straight in. Any information that you may be looking for, I will have included in the description box. So just check there if you want a reading. And make sure that you subscribe and hit the like button if you do enjoy this and you want to see them in the future. All right, let's jump straight in. So we're going to start off with 3 oracle cards to look at just the overall gist of this time frame. And we have Be the Real You. Your greatest power comes from being who you truly are. Don't let anyone sway you from expressing your authentic self. I also have Challenging Times and Trust Your Angels. Let your expectations of how your dreams will come true, or excuse me, let go of your expectations of how your dreams will come true. Trust that heaven has a perfect plan. So with these cards coming up, I think that you have been called to step into situations that feel authentic to you, career-wise, love-wise, in terms of environments that you frequent, the spaces that you're in. And previous to this time frame, there could have been certain challenges that you faced in regards to being in spaces that didn't feel that way, or caused you to have to suppress who you are, or suppress, what you want for yourself for the sake of getting along to get along, or being in these spaces where other people's needs take more precedence over yours. And I think you're kind of getting to a place to where you're tired of that, which is amazing, where you're transcending this. Now, what could be challenging is going from this, I'm always being empathetic for others, or being that support system for others, to now flipping the script to being that support system for yourself. Okay. I think that also too, with certain challenges that you've been faced with, there's going to be glimpses and signs that your spiritual team is there to support you through, like, either synchronicities, or through these challenging times itself being a sign from your spiritual team that you may need to divert your attention elsewhere. Now, going deeper, what does the energy look like for my Libras when it comes to just the general energy for the next 72 hours? So I have the 9 of Wands in reverse. So the 9 of Wands in reverse is you coming to a place of understanding that there's certain battles you just don't want to fight anymore. Upright, the 9 of Wands is that card of like, I've been through hell and back, but I'm going to keep pushing myself. I'm going to keep trying and, see where that leads me. But with the 9 of Wands in reverse, this is I'm choosing my battles wisely card. You could be realizing after, fighting and resisting even change to some degree, that this has just left you really exhausted. So you're going to be choosing your battles wisely within this time frame and beyond it. You also could be looking at like stress management. Some of you may not be maybe handling your stress the best way. That's the thing though with life. Like, life comes inherently with stress. It comes with, moments of us being overwhelmed. It's our ability to know when our capacity has been reached, and also how to like rest, recuperate, all that. So this time frame, you could have a big sign come up, and this could be through health. This could be through just your mental health, where you realize that you really do need to take care of yourself in terms of not feeling so overworked or overwhelmed. Now, going into career and finance, what's going on with my Libras in that arena for the next 72 hours? I have the Queen of Swords. So I think the quality of your work during this time frame is going to be based off of the quality of your thoughts. If you're not in a good mental space, then whatever you produce during this time frame will kind of reflect that. So be aware of how you take care of yourself outside of this. Also, with the Queen of Swords, there could be like negotiations or conversations that are happening with higher ups in terms of getting a raise or getting a promotion. Or they could be commenting on your performance. Some of you will be also talking to some higher ups in regards to things that are going on in the workplace that you may find inappropriate or you may not necessarily like. If you've also been on the fence in regards to whether or not you're going to go back to school, or if you're going to go after a different career path, you will be making, or at least getting very clear on that decision during this time frame. Now, going into what I see with your love life, I have the 10 of Pentacles. So for my singles, you could be focusing more so on like your responsibilities as a parent, your foundation, all of that. There may be a desire to be in a long-term relationship right now, but you could be holding out on pursuing anything or entertaining anything unless you feel like it's genuinely going to be like leading to marriage or leading to family or something long term. For my Libras who are in a relationship already, you could be wondering if your relationship will stand the test of time. There could be a lot of, building and getting to know each other, and also like family kind of putting their 2 cents in this dynamic. So you could question like, okay, is this relationship going to last? Especially if their family may not be that open to some degree. There also could be family members that are just in general kind of sticking their head into your business with your romantic dynamic. This could be the person you're dealing with, their family members, or the person they may have children with. They could be kind of being a problem within itself. But going into the possible challenge that you may face during this time frame, I have the 6 of Pentacles in reverse. So the challenge you may face, you could feel like there's a lack of reciprocation in different areas in your life. And the challenging part is to completely distance yourself from said thing. So this could be like in your love life. You could be connecting with somebody and they may not match your energy at all. And you could be at a place to where it's like, well, I don't even want to pour any more energy into this, but I also don't want to let this person go. For others of you, it's like a job where you could overexert yourself a lot of the times when it comes to, putting in overtime, being the best employee that you can, but they don't want to pay you what you're worth. And you could be at a place to where you're annoyed by that. So basically situations where it's draining you and draining your life force, those things are starting to become obviously challenging. Now, the advice for this time frame for you Libras, it's the best advice for them. So with the Knight of Pentacles in reverse, I wouldn't just give up on yourself, especially when it comes to you making progress. If you're on this journey of getting to financial freedom, or this journey of building a business, or you're on this journey of, working on yourself so that you can, be the best wife, be the best husband for your future person, don't give up on that. Even if it's a slower journey, like we're here for the journey anyways. We're not here for the destination, is the advice. Also with the Knight of Pentacles in reverse, if you see that the person that you're dealing with is not making any effort to match your energy, I wouldn't try to force them either. And that's your sign to know if you should continue said relationships or not. If it's like they're dragging their feet and they're not trying to show up and you're constantly doing that for them, that's your sign to let it go. Now, going into the last card, this is going to represent the outcome of this time frame for you. So I have the Page of Wands. So there could be I can't talk. Aries, Sagittarius, or Leo of significance. They could be angry at you, or you could find yourself a bit angry at them. This could be because they're being either passive aggressive or they're doing things out of the spitefulness of you. And this could be sending you. For others of you, it's like a vice versa situation where it's like someone here is pissing you off and it could make you want to do something about it. Be careful of entertaining thoughts that are centered around like frustration or anger and then like doing something with that. Allow those feelings to pass. And if anything, go work out or go exert that energy other ways than feeding into this. For others of you, the Page of Wands talks about inspiration. There could be a conversation or interaction you have during this time frame that's actually really inspiring and could push you to like get back into art, get back into some sort of creative endeavor. Also, someone could be really flirting with you, like laying it on thick by the end of this time frame. And you could be wondering, like, is this person just trying to like sleep with me or what? But this is what I see. I hope that I did give you some insight in regards to what's going on. If you enjoyed, definitely thumbs up the video and subscribe. And I will see you guys in the next one.